What a ride it has been. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table. And just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to feel the team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Now Hill. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Outside Hill. Dishes it to Evans. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And that one's good.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was in high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, the American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the College Tournament Club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
Picked them clean. In transition, here come the Badgers. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Hawkins. Conley's got his first points in this one. The Badgers making a switch here. Ford with the ball. Ewing a screen on Fisher. Ford kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Ford. Clock at 6. And they couldn't get the shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. We've got 1:28 left here in the first half of the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker, Hawkins is out there with Peyton, and it's Dawkins, and it's Evans in at the 4. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Badgers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about the Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their system. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Arizona shooting their first free throws here for the night. And Arizona with some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's Williams in for Johnson. And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hawkins against Ford. Shot from free throw range. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hawkins against Ford. Right side, Williams. And here is Ford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And both free throws good from Freak. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Taking a look at Arizona. 4 in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5 down low. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And, you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now they're one of the most consistent teams in the country. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Now here is Hill following the miss by Freak. Such a wide open look. And it's a 6-point Badger lead.
And Badgers have been great since right around since about 1999. They have made the tournament.
They're getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
And here's Arizona now.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4. Hawkins passes to Decker. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Outside Hill. There's the pick. Top of the key, Decker. Hawkins passes to Decker. And Hill has it in the corner. From deep. Again, missing Hill.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again. And what a game for Freak. He has 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws. And
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.